So you're taking snipes at me unprovoked, like for literally no fucking reason. And now you're going to pay the price. Because if you would have kept your mouth shut, then people would not know what I'm about to report to them and what Jaden reported to them last night. They wouldn't know. Okay. And you could have gotten away with your latest scheme, but you wanted to take a shot at me, take a shot at Jaden when we are in the thick of it, when we are on the front lines. We are the vanguard of this thing. Okay, not to give ourselves too much credit, but we are actually getting our hands dirty, fighting the fight that you're too much of a pussy to fight. You're too much of a coward to fight. And that's what it is. You're a coward. And you're going to take shots at the gladiators in the arena, the ones who are taking down the beast, who are slaying the dragon. You think that you could step to us and talk shit? You claim to be above it. Well, here you are in my chat right now. Once again, 2 days in a row, this guy's in my chat. Once again. So now I'm going to counterpunch, and you're going to regret opening your stupid mouth because you were just lying like you always do. It's the only thing you do is lie. It's like the only thing you know is how to lie. The guy's a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Like, that's your problem. Well, actually, either you're an idiot or you're a liar. That's usually what it is. With you, I think actually you are like not the brightest, but also your bigger problem is that you're a liar. Because it's okay. You don't need to be the smartest guy in the room if you tell the truth. But it's like you have like a lethal combination of you're lacking in the intelligence department, but then you're just a full-blown liar. So that's not really a very effective approach, in my opinion. You should know better than anybody. And like here you are, once again, you're going to come here and you're going to keep talking shit. You should have kept your mouth shut. I'm not your problem. I never was your problem. You were a scumbag from day one. You were a scumbag from day one. You were always the problem, okay? This guy... It's amazing. It's amazing. You were a scumbag from day one. Okay? You tried to stick the knife. You turned your back on me. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw what you did to me. And a year later, look where I am and look where you are. And it's because of the actions and the decisions that I made. I stood up to the fight. And what did you do? The former Marine, what did the former Marine do? Ran for the hills. Like a bitch. You're a bitch. You're bitch made. When you went to Springfield, you got mogged. You got clowned on by Beardson Beardley. You let Beardson Beardley mog you. Can you imagine getting mogged by Beardson Beardley? And then you went to Vegas and you did the same thing. The same exact thing. I felt like I was watching a repeat. Went to Vegas and you got clowned on by three like rank and file no-name groypers. You couldn't even get like Ali Jamal, rank and file no-name groypers. And they were clowning on you. You played footsie with them. None of this matters? Then fucking leave. Then leave. Don't come back. Nobody cares. Nobody will miss you. Leave. Why are you here watching my stream 2 days in a row? You claim to be above it all. You claim to have some other mission in mind. Then get the fuck out of here. Don't come back. And nobody is going to say, oh, where'd Culture War go? Because nobody cares about you at this point because nobody trusts you. I didn't do that. Like here you are talking shit about me. Oh, don't be a hero. You're the one with the problem here, not me. People trust me because I'm honest to them. You lie to everyone, friend or foe. You lie. You have a serious issue, actually. You're a chronic liar. You're a pathological liar. And you say, oh, we're no better than them. No, you're the same as them. They're pathological liars too. Nick Fuentes, Baked Alaska, they're pathological liars too. The difference is they have charisma, so they get away with it. You know, Nick Fuentes he's the leader of a cult of personality, even though he lies just as much as you do. he uses his personality to attract people and get away with it. You can't pull that off. So, like, it's time for you to do some very serious introspection, because what you're doing right now, it's not working. It's not working. Nationals Network says, fence sitting because I got tired of talking about pathetic groypers all day. You were talking about not talking about them. And like that's the thing. You want to act like your hands are clean. Oh, I'm above the drama, even though I just stepped off the Kino Casino, but now I'm going to counter signal drama.
Who is CWC? Never heard of her.
That's a good one. And that's what people are going to unironically be saying in about a week from now. It's a waste of time, you say with your 20-viewer audience. It's a waste of time. Okay, so then what are you doing right now? Is this time well spent watching my stream? Is this time well spent? Is this productive to you? Is this improving the quality of your life? See, this is the problem is your words are belied by your actions. You claim that, oh, this is a waste of time. You're watching my stream all yesterday. Then you watched Jaden's stream. Now you're back here watching my stream again. So you're claiming that this is a waste of time, but here you are doing the very thing that you claim to be against. So why should anybody trust that you actually mean what you're saying? You clearly don't. You being here is evidence that you don't actually mean what you're saying. Listen, you're too much of a pussy to fight. You're too much of a pussy to defend yourself, and that's fine. But don't counter signal the guys who are doing what you're incapable of. You want to gaslight me? You want to come after me when I'm doing what you can never do? And you had your shot to prove it. You had your chance to step up to the plate. And what did you do? You folded like a coward. And everybody saw it multiple times. Mocked by Beardson, mocked by Baked Alaska, mocked by literally who groypers. You got mocked. And nobody respects you because you're a liar and because you're a bitch. And that's what everybody saw. And that's what everybody knows you as. And he's still here. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm laughing at all this. You have nothing to laugh about right now. We're the ones who are laughing at you. We're the ones getting the last laugh here. You could do your cope laughter. Ho, ho, ho. No, I wouldn't unironically fight culture war criminal. I wouldn't even waste a morsel of my energy doing it. That. I'm not trying to take it there at all. That's not what this is. But like the fact of the matter is, guys like me, Jaden, Kino Casino, we are in the arena. And where the fuck are you? You're up in the nosebleed saying, oh, this is a waste of time. You are in no position to criticize us. You're not. You had your chance. You had your opportunity and you fucked it up. You dropped the ball. And now I guess as a last attempt to, I don't know what you're thinking, but as a last attempt to salvage your reputation, you're coming after Jaden and me. It's not just shit talking online though. And if you don't understand that, well then maybe that's your problem. Okay, we're not simply talking shit online. We're having a debate that must take place. That is absolutely necessary because I don't know where the fuck you've been. I don't know if you're... Okay, so you look at America First. You look at Nick Fuentes, right? This is somebody with influence. Unfortunately, this is somebody with influence. And what is he doing with his thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of followers? What is he doing? He's leading them down a path of certain destruction. He is ruining people's lives. And not only that, he is anti-white, he is anti-Christian, he's pro-Zog, he's everything the guy says is fucked up. It's immoral. It's insane. We all know it. We all know it. He's promoting, he's saying, oh, having sex with women is gay. Having sex with traps is nuance. Don't get married. Fuck fuck girls, but not literally. So he's promoting all these messages that are antithetical to the true dissident right cause. And I am critiquing that because I'm trying to wake people up so that they can be steered in the right direction, so that our chances of victory, which are like slim to zero, so that we can, increase those chances. Okay, he says, we've been talking about that for a year. If you are no longer interested in the conversation, leave right now. Leave right. Let that be the last message you put in my chat. You've been talking about this for a year? It's been ongoing for a year. America First still exists. It's still a thing. Whatever the fuck you're doing doesn't exist. Nobody cares about it. So, no, I'm not giving this guy this. No, he's not going to call in. If he wants to, if he wants people to actually watch his shit, he should go live right now. It'll be the biggest audience of the year for him. He is concerned trolling, because if he had people actually watching his stream, then there'd be no complaints at all. It's similar to the situation over on Cozy, where you have these butthurt losers crying about Britney, dominating the leaderboard because they're not getting views. No, you have no point. We're not missing your points. Nobody here is everybody's just missing his point. That's the issue. We're all just missing Culture War's point. It's too esoteric for us. It's too advanced for us to understand. That's the real issue here. No, you're missing the point. You are missing the point. And if you think it's pointless, then you should leave. But I'm noticing that you have chosen to remain. That's odd, isn't it? If this is pointless, why are you here? Still. Can you explain that? I don't know. Is he trying to, maybe this is a last-ditch effort to win favor with the Mexican child leader of the white race? Maybe once they grab this clip of me screaming at him, he could send that to Nick, and then Nick will say, okay, welcome back to America First. You're a groiper now. Here's your AF General badge of honor. It's ridiculous. This person is evil. This person is morally bankrupt. And it's not just Nick, it's the entire movement. It's rotten to the core. And I can't talk about that?
On grifting off the spotlight you're giving him. As you said, if he was disinterested, he'd go somewhere else.
Yeah, and he's not going to. And enjoy this while it lasts, because this is the last stream ever your name gets mentioned. Ever. So enjoy this while it lasts, and you're not going to gain anything from this, which is also why I'm giving you this attention right now, because I know for you it's going to make no difference. Maybe your next stream you'll get like a 10 viewer bump, and then that's it, and then you'll go back to irrelevancy, and it'll be completely your own fault. It doesn't have to be that way forever. Like, maybe you could grow a pair of balls. The guy that Culture War was complaining, oh, Jaden and RPG, they don't really care. They're just grifters. They're no better than Nick Fuentes. They're no better than Ethan Ralph. They're no better than Baked Alaska. The federal cooperant. Culture War puts me and Snaked Alaska on the same level. I'm the same as Ethan Ralph? Really? Really? You thought that you were going to get away with making a comment like that? Oh, they don't care, and I sent them the fundraiser, and they didn't do shit about it. First off, I don't even know if that's true. Maybe it is, maybe he has the receipts. I'm not gonna full on deny it. I don't remember if it's true. Like, when Culture War messages me, it's not notable. It's not like a light bulb goes off in my head. When Culture War messages me, which doesn't happen often, thankfully, it's not like a yeah, it's not like, oh, Culture War messaged me, I have to respond to this. It's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. So did he send it to me? Did he not? I don't remember. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. There's so many fucking grifters out there. Baked Alaska's one of them. So, you know, it's unfortunate if this is a good person and they need help but I don't know them, and it's coming from culture war criminals. So it's like right off the bat, we are off to a terrible start here. Okay, right off the bat, coming from culture war criminal, and I don't know if I could trust this. If it came from, like, I don't know, one of my mods, then I would say, oh, let me look into this. Oh yeah, sure, let's help this person out. But when it's coming from culture war criminal, it's like, this guy lies about like literally everything. So I'm not even gonna, like, why would I was telling you before I got into this, I was telling you guys how, like, I don't have a lot of time. I can't investigate everything that everyone sends me because I'm one man, only so much time. So when I get something from culture war criminal, it goes to the bottom of the pile.
I will not be out-donated by some Euro poor. Ethan Ralph has 4 titties.
Confirmed.
That is all.
Confirmed. Southern Dingo, thank you, man. Aleph Nemesis says $10 to kick the dead horse rather than kick him from chat. And no cut for YouTube. Aleph, appreciate that, man. And Higmig says, blood sports, blood sports, blood sports, blood sports, over and over and over again. This is the way that we're going to do it. I know that from the audience perspective, it would be incredible if I pulled Culture War on here and, you know, we duked it out. But I'm already giving him way more attention than he deserves. So that's absolutely not going to happen. You know, if he wants to call to streams, he could call Beardson Beerley again, his new best friend. But this is already way more than he deserves. And, you know, there's just no good reason to talk to someone who lies. Like, why would I waste any of my time having a conversation with someone who is just invariably going to respond with lies? I mean, this guy was saying yesterday that, like, oh, you can't criticize him for going on to Kino Casino because PPP and Worski are Canadian. What the fuck does that mean? Did you think about that before you said that? Oh, well, they're Canadian. What? What the, how that, so you had like all the time in the world to come up with any defense that didn't sound utterly retarded, and that's what you said?
Until he streams again.
Hey, Buzz, $5, thank you. Not going to kick Dingo. He's a VIP around here, but thank you for the support. Yeah, so he goes on the Kino Casino, which is like the mother of all A-logging. Like, you know, arguably the progenitor of the A-logging industry. You know, like, I personally drew inspiration from the videos on Daka Daka. Jaden, I know Jaden, he was watching Daka Daka for a while before he decided to part ways with America First. So arguably they are the, you know, progenitors of all this. This guy goes on the Kino Casino and then he says, oh, well, you can't bring that up because they're Canadian. Like, what the fuck? What? I don't care if they're from the moon. I don't care, like, where, how is that even a defense? How is that even a rebuttal? Oh, you can't hold that against me because they're from Canada. I'm like just completely mind blown over that response. And that's what he said. That's what he said. So, like, you're a full-blown hypocrite, and then you're taking snipes at me when you're doing the same thing, but worse. You're doing the same thing as me, but without any success at all. And that's really the problem here. That's the problem, is you're not different than me and Jaden. The only difference is that we're doing well, and you're not doing well at all, like, not even a little bit. And then, oh, they wouldn't even. So then you're going to smear me unprovoked. You're going to smear me. And you could have kept your mouth shut. But instead, you chose to run it. And now you're going to look like such a dumb fool that maybe this will finally get through your head. Maybe this will teach you a lesson. But this also isn't going to teach him a lesson. Like, this guy, he's just always going to be like this. He's you can't get anything to this guy's brain. He's just, yeah. So, okay. Who is Culture War trying to raise funds for? A gay porn star. This guy is a gay porn star. And I have receipts. And I have receipts that I can show you, and I have receipts that I can't show you. And before anyone says, oh, well, maybe Culture War didn't know. Well, maybe he didn't know. Well, wrong. Actually, he did know, and I have proof that Culture War knew. And I don't know if he's going to push me to leak DMs again, but I have proof, DMs, that Culture War knew this guy was a gay porn star. So this idiot is on his stream the other day talking shit about me and Jaden and the A-logs, knowing full well that this guy is a fucking gay porn star. He knew that. He was told. He acknowledged it. I have all the evidence. And that's what makes this even more like baffling. That's what makes this all the more mind-numbing. Because if he would have just shut his mouth and stayed out of it, then he could have spared himself from, extreme embarrassment. Like that's the most ridiculous part of all of this. It's like he volunteered himself for this beatdown he's now receiving. And for what? Why exactly? I don't know. He's not thinking very clearly, though. So yeah, this guy is a gay porn star. He was in at least 5 feature films, including Dustin and Ryder Bareback, in which he was the top, Randy and Ryder Bareback, in which he was also the top, Ryder 2, so I guess this was the sequel to the first film, in which he was masked only. I don't know what that means. Maybe we could ask Culture War Criminal. Hey, Culture War Criminal, can you tell us what masked only means? I'm not familiar with gay porn, so maybe he could fill us in. And then he also did a film with Ryder and Blake, and well, he's Ryder. He's Ryder. Unfortunately, I know this, that he's Ryder now. And he also did a film with Spencer. All were bareback. Okay, that's just the beginning. Oh, Dude Bro says masturbation. Maybe you could be right. Actually, that actually would make sense, I guess. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, and like I said, this is just what's safe for work. Unfortunately, all the receipts were sent to me, but anyway. Okay, so here he is. And let's look at some of the hashtags that we have on this picture here. Hashtag male model. That's normal. Hashtag underwear. Okay, I guess. Hashtag bulge. Hashtag bulge. Hashtag hunk. Hashtag shirtless. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Updated. Check out the screen grabs. Enjoy. Ryder is one smart dude who is taking his aerospace engineering degree right now. Beside having the brains, Ryder has a long and suckalicious cock, and it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. That was just the hors d'oeuvres. And fat round balls to go with it. Fat round balls. Now, I'm not familiar with balls coming in any other shape, but next, here he is hanging out with his bro at the beach. Someone else I'm sure Culture War is intimately familiar with. There they are, hanging out at the beach, and you can tell just by the facial expression what's about to go down here. You know what they signed up for.
CWC is what the G's in the biz call a fluffer. His outfits are from the costume department.
Good to know. Good. I'm learning a lot today. Masked only. I know what that means now. Suckalicious, a new word to add to my vocabulary, and now fluffer. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Let me take a note of that. Okay, it's safe for work. I understand it's still disturbing. I understand it's still grotesque. Many of you are probably exiting the stream right now, so let's not spend too much time looking at that. But needless to say, I think you could all imagine what was taking place during that scene. And there is one more, but the chat does not appear to be enjoying this at all. So we'll leave it with that one. Yeah, that's going to get clipped. That'll be edited forever. I understand, but as a streamer, it's part of the job. Okay, so this right here is who Culture War is giving me and Jaden grief over. Then we have this clip.
Serve it.
Mind you, this comes after, and I could prove this. This comes after he was notified. Hey, by the way, this guy that you're raising money for, that you're pushing his fundraiser. By the way, this is a gay porn star. He knows at this point, and let's watch what his reaction is here.
Brandon Kavanaugh has a history as a gay porn star. What?
Wow, look at that. He's in a total state of shock. And what was this guy saying before? He mentioned something about this being a theatrical performance. That was one of his criticisms of me. He was accusing me of putting on some type of performance. Is this that same person?
I never believe chat. Bullshit.
Oh, bullshit, he says. Bullshit. He's taking a defiant stand against this. Coomer Wagey Cuck says, Culture War, the snake oil salesman. He is indeed. He is. That's why his hair is always slicked back. All that snake oil he's got.
You know what? Frankly, I don't want to know. I don't even fucking want to know.
Why wouldn't you want to know that? Why would you be opposed to knowing that? Is he getting a cut of the raised funds? What's going on? I mean, I don't know. But he says he doesn't want, it's bullshit first, but then he says, you know what? I don't even want to know. That's not an important detail to me.
Nothing surprises me anymore, man. I don't believe you, though.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, even though he has been provided with evidence that this is true and has privately acknowledged that this is true, says he doesn't believe him. I don't, maybe his never-ending wave of lies, maybe that has something to do with the fact that he has, you can see here in the bottom right corner, 12 viewers as he's doing this. I don't know, just a hunch.
I'm trying to enjoy my dinner. Can I eat my meal in peace? Ralph a male, you should know. A man's dinner, his meal, is an important time.
So there you go. So now if he wants to try to deny it, Culture War, I know you're still watching. If you want to try to deny this, just don't, okay? Haven't we been down this road before? Just don't. I could pull it up right now. I'm not going to. And is that it? Yeah, so I think I already made all the other points I wanted to make here. So the guy is taking shots at me and Jaden, knowing full well who this dude is.